Having 5 seniors mean for this upcoming season?
I think it's not just 5 seniors, but last year 2 of them were brand new, coming from JUCO. So we're not only a year older, but that's another year for us to kind of gel together. And it's 5 seniors who are going to play meaningful minutes. It's our starting 5. So I think we really there's a sense of urgency that comes along with being a senior and knowing that this is our last media day, this is our last first game, things like that. I think it's special. I think it's important to have seniors who really take pride in the last time to do things.
So there is a sense of urgency for this group.
Definitely. It's we meet with Coach Butler once a week. We talk about what are we going to do, how are we going to accomplish the things we want to accomplish, and you don't want to look back and regret things. And this being your last year, you say it all along, cherish each year, cherish each year, but it really doesn't sink in until your last year.
Can you talk about the tough losses last year, some of the blown saves, and how much Coach Butler was saying earlier that she feels like that really had an impact on you guys, and you're not going to have short-term memory in that respect because you want to remember some of those things?
Definitely. I think that's one thing you don't get over. And I also think it's something that, it's a terrible lesson to learn, but it's a lesson that you really can learn from. And that, if we're up 20 on a team this year, whereas last year I think we kind of relaxed, we had a lot of new players, but we learned from that. And we can say in the huddles, hey, remember what happened last year? We're not going to let it happen again. So we've definitely learned from it, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get going.
Can you talk about, I know it's only been a few practices, but what have you seen from this team, and what kind of identity do you feel like this group's going to have?
We're actually supposed to talk about it today, but if I was going to say, we've only had 4 practices, but in those 4 practices, I'd say 80% has been defense. We've been working on, getting after it, pressuring the ball, rebounding, so I definitely think our identity is, shots are going to come and go. That's just the real part of the game, but defense can be there every night, so I think that's something Coach Butler's preached and something we're going to really focus on.